As your bond deepens with your person, they find themselves unexpectedly overcome with waves of nostalgia. It is not just a fleeting thought or a passing memory but a flood of emotions tied to the times you have shared, the laughter, the struggles, the triumphs, and even the silences that spoke volumes. These memories rise unbidden in their mind, weaving themselves into their present thoughts until the past feels alive again, tugging at their heart with a quiet insistence. This sense of longing is more than coincidence, it is the manifestation of a profound, almost telepathic connection that has been unfolding between you. It transcends words and logic, moving past the boundaries of the physical world and entering into the spiritual realm, touching the very core of who you both are. Through this connection, your presence continues to shape their perceptions, stirring emotions they cannot easily explain and awakening realizations they can no longer ignore. They see you now as embodying the essence of a high priestess, an energy that speaks of wisdom, mystery, and spiritual insight. You are no longer someone they view merely with the eyes of attraction or desire, you are someone they revere, someone they recognize as carrying a power rooted in growth and inner truth. This recognition comes from observing the profound transformations you have undergone. Once, perhaps, you found yourself chasing after the parts of them that operated from fear, negativity, or lower vibrations. But now, you have released that exhausting pursuit. Instead, you have chosen to turn inward, shifting your energy towards self-care, healing, and authentic growth. This focus has not been an act of selfishness but rather one of self-preservation and self-love. You have learned that nurturing your body, your emotions, and your mind is not optional but essential. By setting boundaries and prioritizing your own needs, you have safeguarded your well-being and affirmed your worth. Alongside this, you have stepped firmly onto the path of personal growth, a journey that has required honesty, courage, and resilience. You have confronted your weaknesses, embraced your strengths, and allowed your mistakes to become teachers rather than weights. The road has not been smooth, yet each challenge has served as a stepping stone, guiding you closer to the person you were meant to become. In this way, you have grown not only in years but in wisdom, clarity, and strength of character. Your person now looks at you and sees not just a partner but an ideal match, someone whose value lies far beyond superficial measures. You radiate a confidence that is deeply attractive, a confidence not rooted in arrogance but in genuine self-assurance. You know your worth, you recognize your capabilities, and you carry yourself with a quiet but unshakable dignity. This authenticity makes you stand out, for you no longer wear masks to appease others or shrink yourself to fit societal expectations. Instead, you embrace your individuality, freely expressing your thoughts, feelings, and dreams without fear of judgment. Your courage to live truthfully inspires them, and your honesty, loyalty, and unwavering integrity continually draw them closer. These rare qualities make you irreplaceable in their eyes. They do not simply feel attraction, they feel an irresistible pull, as though some magnetic force binds them to you. Their heart swells with affection and warmth when they think of you, a love that is not fleeting but enduring. To them, you appear unstoppable, a formidable presence whose strength and determination inspire them to rise higher themselves. This realization has stirred urgency in them, compelling them to act before opportunities slip away. Fear once kept them stagnant, but now the choice before them is becoming clearer, to step forward in love or risk losing what is most precious. Yet your journey together has not been free of shadows. Like the inevitable rise and fall of empires, your connection has endured its own cycles of flourishing and decline. The fall of the Ottoman Empire, for instance, serves as a reminder of how even great powers fade, how nothing remains static forever. In a similar way, your relationship has weathered moments of disconnection and uncertainty. There were times when it felt as though you were drifting apart, like ships separated on a vast, indifferent sea. And yet, beneath that sense of distance, a gravitational force was always at work, like stars pulled together by an unseen cosmic design. In this drifting, your person came face to face with truths they had long avoided. You, without flinching, revealed aspects of their darker side, the insecurities, fears, and hidden shadows they had tried to bury. It was a revelation both painful and enlightening, like peeling a bandage from a wound. The sting was sharp and immediate, wounding their pride, yet in that pain they discovered a profound respect for you. For you had shown them what they most feared to confront, their own reflection. In those shadows, they discovered both the brokenness and the potential for transformation. The months without you were heavy, almost unbearable at times. They carried their fears and regrets like a mountain pressing down on their shoulders, each day threatening to crush them beneath its weight. Your absence left a void that no distraction, no substitute, no new person could fill. They often longed to reach out, to bridge the growing distance between you, but fear held them captive, constructing walls too high for them to climb. Behind those walls, they wrestled with demons born of insecurity and self-doubt, demons that had dictated choices and misled loyalties, leaving them entangled in cycles of betrayal and disappointment. It was you who finally illuminated the truth, forcing them to see clearly the falsehoods they had been clinging to. If they are evolving positively now, it is because of you. You have been the catalyst, the force that sparked their awakening. In hindsight, they regret deeply not recognizing the unconditional love you gave freely, a love that asked for nothing but was everything in its purity. They see now how blind they were, consumed by their own fears, too distracted to truly honor what was always present. For this, they carry regret, yet also gratitude, for your patience, for the lessons, and for the chance to grow. Their hesitation in the past, offering other options, hesitating to commit, caused confusion and hurt. You were left feeling uncertain, as though they stood at a crossroads unable to choose you fully. Yet distance, paradoxically, brought clarity. The fog of indecision began to lift, and with each day apart they started envisioning a future with you. They could see not only the shared joys but also the inevitable struggles, and yet even those struggles felt meaningful if lived with you by their side. You became not just a partner in their mind but a companion, a confidant, and a friend, someone whose presence felt essential to the very rhythm of their life. They are aware of the toll their silence and lack of action have taken on you. They know the pain their hesitancy caused, and they do not deny it. But they want you to know they are not stagnant anymore. They are pushing themselves to step outside their comfort zone, to face the fears that once held them captive. From a distance, they have watched you grow into independence and strength, standing tall, carving your own path, and flourishing in ways they admire deeply. This admiration has only intensified their longing, reminding them that their life feels incomplete without you. They stand now on the brink of transformation, ready to leave behind old habits and embrace a new chapter. Their heart aches to welcome you back, to fill the void with your warmth, laughter, and love. More than longing, this desire carries resolve. They are prepared to reconcile, to turn a fresh page in the story of their life with you at its center. Inside, their emotions are overflowing, like a river breaking through its banks. They confess to themselves, again and again, how much they regret having taken your kindness for granted. You poured your heart into them, offering generosity and devotion, and yet they failed to see the priceless gift before them. Now they see how your love was like the sun on a barren winter's landscape, melting the frost and bringing life to what was once desolate. That love transformed them, breaking the icy shell they had built around their heart. They know now, with a certainty they cannot shake, that nothing in this world can keep them from you. The time apart has been both a punishment and a lesson, and they have emerged from it wiser, humbled, and determined. You are not just a reality in their life, you are a rarity, unique, incomparable, and irreplaceable. Where once they may have thought separation was an ending, they now see it as a necessary trial, a test of the strength and depth of your love. Though they regret the pain they caused, they also feel gratitude for your patience, for the resilience of your bond, and for the chance to make amends. They no longer wish to withhold their truth. Their heart longs to speak plainly. You are their everything, their love, their mirror, their teacher, and their companion. They cannot envision a future that does not include you. With newfound clarity, they are ready to step fully into love, without hesitation, without fear, and without retreat. They want you to know that your love, your presence, and your influence have not only changed them but saved them. What began as nostalgia has transformed into realization. You are the guiding light they have been searching for, and the love they nearly lost is the love they cannot live without.